Gary Johnson is a college teacher who moonlights as a fake hitman for the local police department to arrest anyone who tries to hire him. However, he breaks the protocol once he meets Madison, a woman who he is instantly attracted to. Hey guys, LukeRipa here and welcome back to Wikos and welcome to my review of Hitman, the latest Richard Linklater movie starring Glen Powell in the lead, who also co-wrote the script. Before I dive into the review, be sure to leave a like and subscribe or follow depending on which platform you're watching this on. You can find Wikos and all our other reviews and content on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok and Twitch. It's safe to say 2024 is the year Glen Powell cements himself as a new Hollywood A-lister, similarly to his Anyone But You co-star Sydney Sweeney, except he doesn't have Madame Web in his filmography. Jokes aside, if there is any immediate takeaway after watching Hitman is clearly that Glen Powell perfectly fits the bill as the new bankable star. He is funny, dramatic and most of all transformative, to the point he would absolutely convince you he is some sort of a loser even if it wasn't for the fact that even in his Gary Johnson clothing he clearly is checked out. And sure, transformative is kinda the point of the movie, but you get what I'm trying to say. Aside from that, he really owns the movie pretty much throughout the runtime, as he is on screen for at least 95% of the time, which also should be an indication of the movie itself. Hitman, in fact, much like most Linklater flicks, doesn't follow a proper structure. The film's first act, if we can call it such, is one of the fastest first acts I've ever seen. We see Gary Johnson as a single college professor who helps the police who eventually becomes a fake hitman. From then on, it's mostly what Blake Snyder would call fun and games, meaning we witness him playing fake hitman over fake hitman, showcasing Powell's transformative abilities and the fun he, makeup and wardrobe departments had. Then, what would technically be the midpoint, the inciting incident of him meeting Madison happens. From there, a whole new story starts. In general, I wouldn't be so accepting of such a change in a movie, as more often than not such a thing would be an indication of director and writers not knowing where to go. Yet, here works perfectly. The film seems to subconsciously prepare you for that, as it even feels natural. The fact that both Glen Powell and Adria Arjona not only play the characters perfectly, but also have incredible chemistry definitely helps, as the love story between the two feels absolutely authentic. Speaking of Adria Arjona, she really is great. Was very impressed with her performance, especially if I'm reminded of her role in Morbius, though to be fair the fact she survived that film speaks volumes. The incredible casting and Linklater structure and mastery, as well the awareness in over-fictionalizing the true story, a concept actively acknowledged with title cards before the credits, are really what makes this movie great and one that probably will be overlooked because of Netflix attached to it. Because, let's not kid ourselves, it's a Netflix movie is anything but a good sentence to define a flick since the last 4 or 5 years. As for the rest, Hitman really works. Sandra Dare's editing is on point, Graham Reynolds' soundtrack and Shane F. Kelly's cinematography both confer the story its grungy vibes. Even the supporting cast is on point. Overall, I score Hitman with a strong 8.5 out of 10. A very funny, unusual crime comedy perfect for a date night. That's it for this review. Did you watch Hitman? Do you agree with my review? Do you not? Let me know down in the comments. My name is LukeRipa, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.